How to tolerate the intolerable people. Question to reflect on. Why is it so much easier to tear someone down than it is to stand up for yourself? Answer: because you find the truth in the negative one claims on you, and it is much easier to hurt those who hurt you than admit your Hi, I'm Mimi, and welcome to Mimi Loves Me, a channel created to offer advice on common topics in a way that makes you respect yourself and feel more confident when pursuing the results you want. This is a new YouTube channel, and I'll do my best to support you guys and hope that you can do the same by clicking like and subscribe. Now, on to what you came here for. Advice. How to tolerate the intolerable. The answer is actually quite easy. All you have to do is just kidding. Before I get into the 3 tips on how to tolerate the intolerable person, there is one misconception I must obliterate before we pop into this topic. Do not ignore them. This is horrible advice that is often encouraged. That person is a problem, and ignoring your problems is an act of cowardliness. You need to address it and solve it. This is a competent enhancing channel that gives advice on how to work out issues in a positive way that will protect your mental health and enlighten the way you portray yourself. I will not promote a coward. So get ready to be brave. Tip 1. Do not tolerate it. Let that person know that you are no longer going to be tolerating their in a very respectable, calm, and professional manner. For example, pull them to the side and say this: "You and I have been at each other's throats for a while, and I'm over it. I would like for us to try our best to be cordial with each other because I will no longer tolerate the disrespectful manner we address each other in." Always make it sound like both of you are the problem, even though it's obviously them. This avoids further confrontation and blame pinning. If they are annoying, not antagonizing, you could say something like this: "I apologize if this sounds curt, but would you mind giving me some space? I'm unable to match your level of enthusiasm, and I really need to focus on blah, blah, blah right now." They might think you're kind of a but at least they'll leave you alone. If you're serious about improving your self-confidence, you have to be willing to put yourself first. The advice I'm offering is to help one push through, not be pushed over. Now that you've addressed the perpetrator, the hardest part is going through with it. You have to commit to your It is highly recommended that you inform whoever supervises you of this conversation so that when they disrespect or bother you again, you do not have to retaliate but walk away with your head held high. The reason why it is important to tell someone higher than the both of you that you are having this conflicting conversation is to save your If your colleague reports you for negligence, it just becomes he says, she says, with no results. But if you speak up and say that you addressed so-and-so on how you did not like the degrading tone they spoke to you in, you're instantly ahead of the game and untouchable. Also, getting a higher up involved solidifies your chances of going through with it. No one likes to look incompetent in front of their bosses. And remember, keep it to yourself. Once you address these problems, with the exception of your supervisor, no one should be included in the process. That will make you look like an immature gossip and you will not be taken seriously. So be discreet and have your needs meet. Oh my God, that sounded so cringy and kind of sexual. Anyways, on to tip 2. Be happy. Sounds crazy, right? But you know that negative, twisty, crooked feeling in your heart that forms when something good happens to someone you can't stand? Well, It's the same feeling that will most likely partake in their hearts if something good is happening to you. So, if you're constantly positive around this person, cracking jokes with other students or coworkers, looking hot, and just flat out having a great time, that's way worse than being petty. I mean, no one likes to see the person they don't like be liked. Not only are you destroying them without lashing distasteful comments to one another, you're messing with their mind in a way that makes you look like a bigger person, better person, and superior person. This can bring you an overwhelming jolt of confidence that comes with the new way of handling a problematic person. One does not have to be nasty to obtain results. Hurting people hurt people. And if the way you deal with someone who hurts you is by hurting them back, you're not going to improve your own mental health, but possibly damage it. Now, this only applies to someone who doesn't like you that much either. If this is someone you just find exasperating, the advice is different. Be distant, nonchalant. You're not being an asshole, you're just showing zero interest. Eventually, the person will get a clue and leave you alone. This is not being mean. You are simply shutting out a person that causes you discomfort. Once again, this is a confidence-enhancing channel. In order to be confident, you have to believe that what you want matters. And if you don't want to encourage a relationship with someone that is constantly pestering you, don't! Exclamation point! Tip 3. Be respectful. Say good morning in the morning and good night in the night. If you have to ask them for something, say please and thank you while keeping conversation minimal. It will stop. If there's no reason to fight with you, there will be no fighting. Even though they won't be bothering you physically anymore, there is a high possibility that they will start talking S behind your back. At this point, drop it. Haters gonna hate. And if you're that hot of a topic, you should be flattered, not flustered. And remember, if taking matters into your own hands is still not working, make sure you get somebody eligible, such as a supervisor, boss, principal, dean, teacher, whatever, involved, because that person is obviously psycho. And I'm pretty sure Geico doesn't cover head explosions. Oh my God, I'm so cringy. Anyways, I'm Mimi, and this is Mimi Loves Me. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm a new YouTuber, and I would really appreciate your support. If you have any additional questions, comments, or would like advice on another topic, please leave it in the comment section below or email me at mimilovesme@yahoo.com. Remember, what you want matters, and the sooner you realize that you deserve to put yourself first, the faster we can enhance your confidence. Mimi